Good morning. Super Bowl Sunday is what it is. And we are headed up the big mountain pass over to Pahrump. Look at those mountains. They're absolutely huge. See, we are headed up the hill here. We're going to Pahrump. It's Super Bowl Sunday. I got tons of work to do, so might as well do it. And I think I might be watching the Super Bowl in town in Pahrump just because I'm not going to be driving back. So let's get on the job site. We have a couple things to do. We are gonna set up a little scene here, show you what's going on with the house. But for now, this is a good morning from the majestic mountains going into Pahrump. It is so beautiful. Look at those. This is dropping into Pahrump here. Just a big, long, empty road. All right, just pulled up to the site, and that's an indication as to how much mud is out here. Look at that, just caked on the boots already. Let's get going. The day is new. Oh yeah, and it's Super Bowl Sunday. Where's the football game at? We are out here at the job site, and if you can tell, we have a new addition to the channel, and it's these wireless microphones. And so this will be the first video we're trying this out. Pretty cool, pretty stoked on that. We're out here doing a kit house. This is a project that we stepped onto after the foundation was already done, and we're gonna finish it. We've had torrential downpours the last few days, sort of like Southern California weather, just raining, raining, raining. The job site is wet. We have a moon dust here, and that is allowing for some sinking. All right, it is 10 o'clock. I have some work stations laid out, of course. And I don't know how much I've recorded. We're using this wireless mic for the first time. And so we have our once 2x8 hangers cut down to a 2x6 hanger, because obviously if I had a 2x8 hanger, it's going to protrude past our floor, so I had to cut these off to fit the 2x6. We have a nice, clean, well organized pile of 2x6 hangers. We're going to go ahead and block these joists, get them up in the air. It's about 10:30. We do have the new Makita, the magnesium with the hangers, which is cool. So now that we are here and free from any restraints, we can actually get down to business and actually do this job right. It's one of those things when you're working with an owner and they just want to see how it looks. We've set it up to see how it looks enough to where we know what to do and what not to do. And that means don't ever set a house up like this to see how it looks, to take it down and do it again. We still have to put in the rest of these, so I'm going to go ahead and run this length. We were supposed to get a 14-footer for here, but I'm going to have to cut down a 20-footer, use the rest for blocks, get this run, go across. My layout's done on this side. We're going to get it on that side, push this wall out, bring that up, run our joists. For now, we got material cut. Okay, we should be on. We're going to take some measurements. Can you guys see me over there? I'm in the corner. I got to dovetail this 2x6 joist, because there's 3 of them here. Our first is going to be at 106. 106 and an eighth. 106 and an eighth, and then we minus 1.5 inches each time on every board to get the staggered dovetail for the 3 2x6s. So the first 2x6 is going to be 106 and an eighth. You're going to subtract 1.5 inches from that number, and then you're going to subtract 1.5 inches again. That'll give you your 3 sticks for that part. Here we need to tap down a little bit further for our lag. Now that we got our measurement for this end piece, I'm going to go ahead and grab some 2x6. We need 3 of them. Now this lumber was over here on the ground. You don't ever want to leave lumber on the ground like that because it will warp. So I got my 2x6 out. I'll 2x6. We are ready to turn on the generator. I just like to keep it kind of quiet around here. But we're going to turn on the generator, get those deeper, the holes, so we can have our lags sit real firm inside the columns. We're going to run the rest of our joists here. We're going to come now to the other side and run these joists here all the way down. Now that we have some kind of elevation, it almost seems like the job site might have been sabotaged, huh? It's crazy how much everything sank. The soil wasn't compacted, so you see we have everything raised up here and there. It is like a moon dust out here. I'll show you. Even the wet stuff is like that all the way down, no rocks, real light fluff. So it might have been a result of the concrete weighing down on the soil, packing it in, dropping the elevation. We were all good with a laser all the way around, absolutely perfect. So yeah, no excuse justifies that. We're going to chop it up to game, fix it, move on. We got a corner here to raise a little bit. We got the fine Makita magnesium, and we have me. At this point, after days of rain, we know that the footings weren't dug to 36 inches deep. We have significant sagging in all these columns and in the garage walls, which are making the height elevation change from 1 inch to 3 to 4, in some areas 5 inches on the columns, which are all sinking and tilting, and that's due to the original footings not being done the right way, which leads to our joist layout. That will have to be moved over on the second row. Okay, where are we at here? Okay, here we go. We need to run the rest of this. We need to run the rest of these to the columns. Let's get them on. I'm going to pull 133 and a quarter. 133 and a quarter. I haven't recorded anything all day, but we are back. So I have run this row, completed this row. Don't judge the columns. Let's move forward. We're doing layout. I like the big Swanson square. You can also use a little one, but the big one. I'm going to try and slide this around. Let's do a slow-mo, I guess. Let's do a slow-mo. All right, let's check it out. $16 framing now. 60D, 6-inch smooth shank. Good thing we weren't using these. We got a whole box of them. I'll show you how they sink. Pretty gnarly. Ready? Center it up. No! Kind of crazy having this mic on. I forget that I have it on. I don't talk, and then, heck, I don't know if it's on. We've made it to this far in the game. I've been fixing stuff all day long. I would like to say it's not my fault. I'm going to throw out a bunch of numbers and get these cut. 187. I'm at 187. Tight, dog. 187 each. Shout out Mo, what's good? We've been working on other things all day. So, what I'm gonna do is come over here, get my number, cut, and bring it back. 187 and a quarter. So I'm gonna run over here. Nice try. Okay, going back over. Let's set these in. See what we got as far as crown. So I'm going to be flipping them over, looking for crown or the high side. And you want to do that to deflect your load. What we got today, threw in some more joist. We got everything squared up pretty much. And I like it so far. There's a lot of work to do. There was a lot for me to do. And I finally got it done. I had to nail all these hangers in too. So my 8-hour day turned into a 10-hour day just to make everything line up. So that's my floor. I like it so far. I can start framing my walls. Run the distance, do this one here, run the distance, and the garage. What a day, what a day. And it's finally ending. I don't know, I'll put some more in later on when we get some better footage of what's going on at a faster pace. Because right now I am just catching up, tidying things down in this main area before we proceed any further. So anyways, without further ado, let's get into tomorrow. Nothing else going on. I gotta break down this tent that blew away and fell apart and folded right side in. Tools are packed up, ready for tomorrow. Material to cut. I'm gonna use that wood as an example tomorrow of what not to leave on the job site or how to stack it like in the right way. We are winding down. Here it is. Sunset. Super Bowl Sunday. I wonder who's winning the Super Bowl right now because I absolutely have no clue whatsoever. Yeah, like I said, I have absolutely no clue who is winning the Super Bowl. Chiefs and the 49ers, they're playing here in town in Vegas, and I need to be making this money. Plus, I don't have tickets, so it's like, why go if you don't have tickets? You know what I mean? All cleaned up. I got things charging, snacks to eat. Things charging, snacks to eat. Sunset time.